What's up, guys? It's Rob here, and today we're going to be talking about Exela Technologies, ticker symbol XELA, because this stock has been pumping up over the past couple of days. A lot of people have been asking questions about it, and I'm just going to break down what this stock is, what it does, why it's pumping, where it could potentially go from here, as well as where it's been in the past, and some historical data that could potentially influence the future of this stock. Now, looking at the chart currently, you can see that we have pumped up. In fact, we about 2x'd from where we were. Just a couple of days ago at 9 cents, we got up to highs of 18 cents before bouncing back down. Currently, we're close to the 15-cent mark. Now, this is pretty small compared to what this stock has been trading at in the past. You can see over the past year, we've been at highs of 354, and we've just been getting hammered over the past 365 days. Ever since January, even, we've just been falling and falling and falling. We were trading at around 90 cents when the year began in 2022. And we've, at the lows, been down about 90% from where we were just at the beginning of the year in January. So this stock, along with pretty much all small market cap stocks, has been hit pretty darn hard. And we're going to talk about why potentially that is. Obviously, there are a bunch of world events that have been going on. But overall, this was a smaller market cap stock. It was hit harder than most because they were a money-losing company, although they do have an interesting business model that provides some interesting opportunities for future growth. Now, their market cap currently sits at $69 million, so pretty small, all things considered, and about 12% of the free float is short. Now, this doesn't sound super significant. However, that is a significant number of shares, considering that the float is almost 500 million shares. So it's actually a pretty significant number of shares that are short on this stock, especially considering what the prices have been for this stock in the past, right? Just over the past year, this stock was trading at 354 at the highs. Now it's trading at 15 cents. So that's a pretty significant decrease. And what this company does, for anyone who's curious, their slogan pretty much explains exactly what they do: embracing complexity, delivering simplicity. This is a software company. They build automation software and help with bank transactions. Mostly, that's where they derive most of their profits. So they do embrace complexity. They develop software to help make business processes more simple for the companies that they serve. And they end up serving a bunch of banks with these banking transactions, and that's actually where they derive most of their profits. Now, they have been pumping up lately on some news that they have received an acquisition proposal for a part of their business. Now, this isn't a proposal to buy their entire business, so the whole company isn't getting sold out. It's just one business unit of Exela with about $200 million of revenue. Now, they haven't said how much they're willing to pay for this. This isn't a binding agreement. This is a non-binding proposal, and it's subject to some terms and conditions, and they're going to be looking into whether or not they actually want to go through with this deal. But people are expecting that this could help the company out, help them raise some capital, help them get through these tough times that they're currently in. Obviously, with the stock price being below $1 for so long, they're eventually going to be at a risk of delisting, and people are hoping that they can avoid that, especially if they can get the stock price above $1. We can make a delisting video if you guys are curious. That's probably going to require its own video because that is a somewhat complex topic. But if you guys are interested in that, feel free to subscribe. Now, this acquisition, not guaranteed to go through, but it has been pumping up on this news, and it's gained a lot of retail support. Okay, it's the #1 most active stock on StockTwits, up with about 12,000 mentions. It's pretty tough to get a stock up with that many mentions. And also on Google Trends, you can see we have been peaking just earlier today. We are gaining a lot of support for this stock. A lot of people are becoming interested in it. Tons of new people are potentially starting to trade this stock. And we've been up, about 2x from where we started just a couple of days ago. How high this could potentially go really depends on how well the overall market does, I believe. I think if the market continues to do well, then we could certainly see this stock come back better than most, especially if things go well for them with that acquisition. This stock could come back better than most because it was hurt more than most, and there is some potential significant upside. Even to just get back to potentially a $1.50 level, about 10x or more they are, you would still be down 50% from the 52-week highs. So this stock does have some room to run. Not that it could get up to a $1.50, but the higher it gets, the better it's going to look to investors, as it's going to be more likely to avoid a delisting risk. So if you can get above $1, then people are going to look somewhat kindly upon this. People are going to be a little bit less worried about a delisting, and we can talk about that more in a subsequent video if you guys are curious. But in this one, I just wanted to break down what Exela does, where it could potentially be going. I think that there is some significant upside. However, there is also significant risk. Once again, there are some shorts that have been trying to push this thing down for a while. And a bunch of retail traders have gotten involved in it recently. That's not a guarantee that we're going to continue to the upside, especially if the market continues to dunk. This stock would likely continue to move down as well because it's just moved down by a much greater magnitude than the overall market. And if the market starts crashing, that certainly wouldn't be good for this stock. But you'll want to keep an eye on the acquisition information. If they do end up completing that acquisition for a good deal for XELA, then that could be very good for them. And I'll certainly keep you guys updated on that. If you're interested, feel free to hit the like button to show your support for the video if you want. And other than that, guys, keep in mind, none of this is financial advice. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.